got the magnificent Maynard Flip Flap coming on a little bit later. We've got Dancers Bazaar, and we have the Kirkstall Hula Hoop Troupe, of which I am very proud to be one member. We were really hot in the first show earlier, so I'm really looking forward to that. But we're going to start this first section off with something from my suitcase, and I do need to pick a volunteer from the audience. And before I pick somebody, and Tom, you put your hand up there. Are you sure you want to volunteer, Tom? Because you might be a bit old for this kind of thing. I don't want to put you off, but it may be I won't get any other people putting their hand up, Tom, so I will pick you in that case. Okay. Let me show you first. Just children, just a little bit of advice though. You should very rarely volunteer for something you don't know. Birthday. No, that's okay then. It's all right if I don't remember. If it was your birthday and I'd forgotten you, that would look a lot worse. But that's okay. Now, second one, we've done the big circle. Second one is called Rainbow, and it's like this. Third one, Little Circle. Fourth one is my favourite. This is where it goes up above my head. This is called Cowboy Lasso. And I would like you to know, people here in the cloisters, that when you see somebody perform Cowboy Lasso, you are allowed to say, Yee-haw! Let me hear you say Yee-haw! Yee-haw! That's it. So, my volunteer's going to have to do all four of those, and possibly a couple more. They're going to start with a big circle. We're going to go into Rainbow. With a little circle. What do you say when you see this? Yee-haw! Yee-haw! Cowboy Lasso. Oh yeah. Now I was simply showing off there at the end, but you can, my volunteer will be able to do any moves they like. So hands up if you'd like to come and have a go at ribbon twirling here in the Cloisters Cabaret. And Tom, you've not got your hand up anymore. You've gone right off it now, haven't you? Yes. I'm going to pick the young lady.
In Kirkstall. It's winter there and it's 12 degrees C, so it's a lot cooler than it is here. Just give you a couple of updates. Djokovic beat Nadal 10-8 in the fifth set, and I think it's 1-0 to England, 1-0 to Belgium at half time, unless anything's happened since I looked on my phone a few minutes ago. The reason we chose, they came across a wooded area in the Aire Valley, and they began to build and build. And the abbey was ready at about 1152, and these are the stones that were built all that time ago into these buildings. We've already had a little bit of Henry VIII demolishing this place, didn't want the monasteries to have the power that they had, and so we have the abbey today. So this has been a place of community activity, support, enjoyment of people for hundreds of years. And the Kirkstall Festival carries on in that tradition. We must work together, we must meet each other. Relationships are all important in our world. We're actually being asked all the time to be divisive, if you like. But we here must continue to meet each other, whatever we are, whatever religion we have, whatever faith, whatever colour, we must be able to come together and have relationships together. And that's how our world will continue to be a good place to live in. So I'm just going to say a prayer, if you like, just thanking God for this great day, for all those people who have helped, all those volunteers who've worked with John and Jim and others to make this such a great day, and to bless this festival and all those that have come to be part of it. Let's keep on meeting together in all sorts of ways, and our world will be a better place, and Kirkstall will be a better place. Thank you. I'm going to ask Jim to come and say a few words.
I'd just like to thank everyone who's come down today. This part we call Kirkstall Remembers because we volunteers remember all the volunteers over 38 years of the festival who are no longer with us. And there's quite a few. Many of the old ones who are still alive come and see us still into the control point and sit with us for half an hour or an hour and have a cup of tea and a chat. So we really do stick together. And as Bishop Paul said, it's very important in Kirkstall. We've a thriving community association. Kirkstall in Bloom, Kirkstall Art Trail next Saturday, the Kirkstall Festival, the KBCA. There's so much going on in Kirkstall. We're always looking for volunteers. So if anybody would like to volunteer, there's details in the programme, or you can look at Kirkstall online. But the thing for us that's most important is the bonding together of people. All the local pubs take part in some way, shape or form. All the local schools take part. The Brownlee Elderly Action, Al from Headingley. We really do bond together and we encourage it. But I would like to thank everybody who comes down. We do very little advertising. We cause a lot of traffic problems. We upset you all parking, but you park for free. So that's not bad. But all we ask is that you have a good day and everyone enjoys themselves and come back next year. So I'm just listening to something going on in my ear there. Tea's ready. So I'd just like to thank you all once again for joining us, and I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you.